Just imagine, you're scrolling late at night and suddenly Mexico is on fire again. Buses burning, highways blocked, airports shut because the government just took out El Mencho, the boss of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. It feels dramatic and final, like a movie ending. But if you know the history, this is usually where the next act of violence begins. We've seen this logic before with El Chapo. The idea behind taking down a kingpin is simple. Cut off the head, the body dies. But when El Chapo was captured and later extradited, the Sinaloa cartel didn't disappear. It cracked into rival factions. His sons, old allies, regional bosses, all fought over money, roots, and prestige. That internal war spilled into the streets. Murders climbed, and whole regions lived under constant gunfire. Instead of one powerful cartel, you got several competing, less controllable ones. Now, El Mencho is gone. The Jalisco New Generation cartel is at the same crossroads. One possible outcome is fragmentation. Lieutenants and relatives each claim they're the rightful successor. That kind of struggle almost always brings more infighting and more violence, as every local dispute can turn into a war. Another possibility is that rival cartels swoop in, because there are more, sensing weakness, and try to grab the CJNG territory, ports, border crossings, labs, triggering turf battles on top of the internal fight. Best case scenario, from a pure order standpoint, is a quick, uncontested succession inside CJNG, but even that doesn't mean peace. It just means violence gets more organized again. Presidenta Claudia Sheinbaum, Mexico's president, is in the middle of all of this. She campaigned as the heir to Hugs Not Bullets program, focusing on social causes instead of open war with cartels. But authorizing the operation that took out El Mencho lines up more with hardline security politics than with that softer image. And hovering over it all is the US pressure. Anger over the fentanyl instead of the demand, talk of treating cartels like terrorists, even floating intervention. So Mexico is trying to prove it can hit these groups hard without becoming a proxy battlefield for US security policy. See my other videos. Oh yeah, and a major cartel boss is dead, but the real question isn't did they get the bad guy, it's what kind of violence does this unleash next? Who will be fighting for power, and how far will outside pressure push Mexico's hand?